Many of you have requested Craig coming on the channel more often, and I hope the following explains why that is a logistical nightmare. Even getting us both in the same frame has been a little bit of
a pain, hasn't it?
a technological feat. But today we have invited Craig onto the channel. Hi, Craig.
Facing our fears.
We're facing our fears in the name of sustainable fashion. So there is this amazing app that I've made videos about before called Indyx, where you can catalogue everything that you own. Oh my God. And then you can also put it into outfits, and you can even record what you're wearing and understand how much of your closet you're actually wearing and how much of it you probably don't need. It also has prevented me from buying the same item twice, which is something that
You needed help
I didn't realise
with?
I was doing. However, Craig edits my videos, and when Craig was editing my video about Indyx, he expressed a little bit of jealousy.
Yeah.
A little
I'm not sure about jealousy. It was more like, that'd be cool. And Lena was like, we're doing it.
So to indulge Craig's desire, I thought it'd be a great opportunity to show you how I catalogue my wardrobe, because I did mine very gradually. We're going to do Craig's all in one chunk, and that is also because of the very practical advantage that
This is everything I own.
Craig
I
doesn't
didn't
have
realise.
many
Literally,
clothes.
as we set this up, I was like, is that really everything I own? And I was like, yeah, it is. Like, I have some other, like, base layers and stuff, and like...
Loungewear.
Loungewear. And things to wear if we're, like, painting the house or gardening. But that I don't really count as that. It's not really, like, part of my wardrobe, darling. It's, you know, that's more, like, sort of practical house DIY wear. This is the fashion.
This is the whole thing. Can you believe it? So I thought this would be very low-hanging fruit for us to show you how to catalogue a wardrobe, because I'm hoping it won't take too long.
This is what an actual sustainable wardrobe looks like.
Yeah. Also, can I say, colour palette, very together, very on point. I feel like we've got maybe 4 colours.
I think I've established, I just know what suits me, and I've had a lot of clothes. I have had a lot of clothes in my life, to be fair.
It's this colour. It's denim, it's black, it's navy, and even like his dress shirt just combines all of those colours.
To be fair,
How cool is that?
You did get me that shirt.
Oh yeah, it was
Do you
me.
remember? But there's a video
It's
of
me.
it, actually.
Oh yeah. Before we catalogue Craig's wardrobe, we thought we'd take a moment to show you a few of his pieces, and then we'll
Don't
show
call
you how
it
we
that. Don't call
pieces.
it. It's just so cringe.
Okay.
I'll let it slide this time, but don't let it happen again.
Cut this bit out.
Wojciechowski.
So we're going to show you a few of Craig's favourite items, and then how we catalogue them on the Indyx app.
Let's go. Okay, shall we just start? I mean, you've just muddled up my crayons a bit by putting the one of the jackets over here.
Sorry.
But I mean, we've got this off the rail now, so let's start with this one, okay? So we have the Rapa Nui. What do they call it? I feel like they call it like an overshirt.
Shacket.
This is one of those things that, like, what you need to know about me is I'm a very cold boy, okay? There's nothing of me. I have tried putting on weight in the past. I've tried putting on muscle in the past. My body says no. So I'm very skinny.
To wear a lot of
and
layers.
as a result, I'm bloody cold all the time. Plus I'm bald. So anyways, I love jackets and I love this jacket. But being that we live in the UK, in England, there are very few months of the year where it's actually the right temperature to wear these. A lot of summer evenings and then spring and a little bit of autumn. Mm-hmm. So I love these jackets, but I don't get to wear them nearly as much as I would. I would live in this if the temperature allowed me to. Anyways, Rapa Nui, love Rapa Nui. Sustainable brand based on the Isle of Wight.
Very long lasting.
Very long lasting. All I'm going to say about Rapa Nui is it feels like the clothes that have been missing from my body, just in terms of how they fit me. I'm 6'3" and skinny, and they fit me really, really well. Now, what I will say about Rapa Nui, we're not doing a review of every brand that I have, but what I will say is that I have heard from some people that their printed graphics don't last very well. However, I've had a great time with their neutrals, and all the neutrals that I've bought from them have been phenomenal and really long lasting. So yes, we also have this jacket in black. I liked it so much that I bought 2. So these are the 2 Rapa Nui jackets.
If you were going to wager, which one do you think you wear more?
Oh, this one for sure.
Okay. We'll
know
see
that
if the data presents the
Yeah.
truth.
I mean, this one goes with more stuff, of course, but like definitely I love this one.
Yeah,
more.
there's a lot of Rapa Nui in Craig's wardrobe. Should we take a look at some of the jackets?
Yeah, should we put these on the other end? We'll start with the oldest jacket in the wardrobe, or at least the oldest one that I've had, which is this that I bought during the pandemic. It's a denim jacket. This was before I was trying to buy sustainably. So I did buy it new from Pull & Bear. I apologise. I think that they're probably fast fashion and they're probably not very good for the planet. However, it is the only denim jacket that I've ever bought new, and I do not intend on replacing it at any point.
You're going to die in that.
Yeah. I've also upcycled an Shikari t-shirt on the back of it, which, you know, that's kind of sustainable, isn't it? I think that's all I have to say about that. It's a great denim jacket. I might even wear this more than these.
That's a top performer.
Top performer, for sure.
You've also got a few cool things you found on Vinted recently, so I thought you might want to show some of these. So I think these will be your most worn items.
Absolutely,
now you've got them.
It's just, I bought this and then the winter hit, and it's just become the right temperature to start wearing it. So this is a Carhartt jacket. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't actually own any other Carhartt. Who knows? I think it's a like dead stock mosaic thing where they've made a jacket out of lots of stuff that didn't sell. So I love this. I also put a patch on that I've had for about 10 years. Song lyrics from a band called Owen that I really like. This used to be on a different jacket of mine. But this, I'm such a patch enthusiast because when you're done with an item of clothing, when it's worn out, you can just take it off and put it on something else. So yeah, this is that one.
Yeah, very cool.
Very pleased with that.
Well, something I like about Craig's wardrobe is there is like a continuity to it. It does have a little bit of playfulness to it, though. Like, while I think it's a lot more grown up than what you used to wear, I think there's definitely like elements of fun, and this is another example of that. So Craig has a lot of these jumpers from Rapa Nui. They're plain, but over the years he has been customizing. So some examples of the customization of the same jumper that he loves. This is a cutout of an old T-shirt that he had that he really liked. Was this Drop Dead as well?
It's Drop Dead.
Drop Dead. That I sewed this one on. No, did you sew it on?
It was a collaboration. No, I cut it out and you sewed it on, and then I reinforced the little bits. This is a classic example of like, I made this, but I'm aware that it might not last that long because it is a T-shirt on a jumper and it doesn't feel very like robust. What's the word that I'm looking for? Durable. So I've actually been putting off wearing it because I'm like, if I wear it, I want people to see it. I don't want to wear it during the winter months.
Yeah, and then scrag it up.
Yeah. So we probably made this about 6 months ago, but it's just not been, I'm like, where is this going to be seen? We need to be at an event or something. So I haven't actually worn it yet.
Invite Craig to a party so he can wear his nice jumper.
Yeah.
And then he's also been doing patches on things. So instead of, I think a lot of bands make merch that isn't very long lasting and is pretty shit, to be honest. So Craig's been getting patches from his favourite bands and putting them on jumpers that he knows that he'll wear and that fit him and that last, which I really like.
I actually made this patch. I've done it. I've got 2 of them printed out. There's one on a beanie as well, which I shall model for you now. But Story So Far is one of my favourite bands, but like their merch, I've bought a few things from them in the past and it doesn't last very well. So what I did was I found one of their logos that was designed with some fonts that were free to use. Essentially, I found them in the font library on Microsoft Word and I was like, okay, right, I can use that one. And then I whipped it up in Photoshop, got the little star logo from their most recent album, exported that, sent it to someone that makes patches, and then they sent it to me and then I sewed it on. So I've got my own sustainable merchandise now.
That's very cool.
And this hat here, I'm going to take it off and show you. This used to be a hat with a YouTube logo on, which I'll put a little clip on screen of a previous video where I wore that.
They sent them to us because we went to like a digital conference.
Yeah. And I did wear it with a YouTube logo for a little while, but I've decided to give it a new lease of life.
And then another example of those jumpers being used is this jumper, which is actually used to be 2 jumpers that Craig really liked but wanted something different. So I cut the 2 jumpers in half and made 1 jumper, and then with the excess I made a cardigan for myself, which I'll put a clip of me wearing on screen as well.
I wear this so much more than when they were just plain,
Yeah.
I didn't really wear the green one all that much, but as a fruity little spliced jumper, like just a bit of personality.
It's perfect. So. And then I really like my cardigan. My cardigan's very Oscore. It's just that we do look a little bit like Tweedledum and Tweedledee when we wear them together. But
absolutely. But we do have a lot of items that are similar.
We're already the weird people in the town.
We both have, where is it? This Chloe Slater hoodie. And sometimes we're both wearing them and I'm like, well, one of us has got to change. This is the only piece of official band merchandise I still own, I think. Or at least I have in my heavy rotation. And that's because we both really like Chloe Slater and we wanted to support her. So
she's very cool and she's very underground right now. So I think you should get behind her before she's massive.
And to be fair, this has survived quite a few washes so far and it's still going strong. Nothing has cracked. None of the graphics have cracked. So fair play, Chloe. We'll see how it goes in the future. But
Yeah.
yes, one piece of band merch.
Craig's got a couple of pairs of jeans, but a lot of them are in the wash right now, so we're drying them upstairs, so we will catalogue those. But rest assured, he does own more than one pair of jeans.
Yes, so basically these jeans in 3 different colours. These are Levi's, I have them in a darker blue here, I have them in this light blue, and I've got them in black upstairs.
They're 502s.
502s, yeah. So I haven't been with them long enough to know whether they are actually any good. I wore skinny jeans forever because I felt crap in all other kinds of jeans. And then over, like, I think it was around the pandemic kind of time, I was like dabbling with some tapered jeans. And then I just went straight to like the normal jeans. I just always felt really gross, like really like not that attractive in regular jeans. And something changed, but now I don't feel that way. Just roll them up at the bottom and your legs have a bit of shape.
Yeah.
A little bit of shape, darling. Sorry, I just nearly kick you.
And then I'm just going to give you a whistle-stop tour of Craig's summer wardrobe, because whatever season you're wearing, Craig is wearing the season before that season. So
I'm a very cold boy.
He's very cold. So this is the entirety of his summer wardrobe, because Craig's version of summer lasts about 10 days. It's one shirt.
I've literally worn that vest once. I bought it about 3 years ago, being like, this would be great for the summer. And I think there's one summer where I felt like it has been the right temperature to wear it.
No.
When we were staying with your auntie in Fife in Scotland back in November, I think I offended her because I was just walking around in my big, thick, down winter jacket around her house. And she was just like, do you want me to get a space heater for you? And I was like, yes, please, Muriel. I'm just very cold.
And then 2 pairs of shorts, which he occasionally wears. But they're worth keeping, because when you are warm,
to be fair, I do get a lot of wear out of them in the summer.
But again, in the same colour palette as all of the rest of his wardrobe, so it matches everything else that you own.
The like Kangol ones.
Yeah.
So
And then an incredible amount of black t-shirts, which I think it's good that you show your style in your jumpers and your jackets, because admittedly, when do we even see the t-shirts?
So the t-shirts are just like plain black Rapanui t-shirts like this. And then I have a couple of ones that have the Vans logo embroidered. Don't get the printed ones, guys. They go to shit really fast. I don't really do screen printed t-shirts because they just wear out really fast. And then like the fabric is still good, but then the graphic isn't. And then it's just like a whole conundrum. Get embroidered things or put a patch on it, for God's sake.
For God's sake!
We also have this. Again, I love this shirt so much. I actually bought 2 because I was just like, oh, this is so me. So I have a brand new one upstairs in my wardrobe in case anything ever happens to this one. But again, I don't get a lot of wear out of it because it's never the right bloody temperature. Like, I'm just, you know what I mean? There's a few days in summer where I stick it on and I'm a bit too hot in a shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love this shirt. I love this shirt.
I don't think that's going to score very highly on Indyx.
Yeah, so I think there's only one thing that we have not shown, which is, and it bothered me very much when this happened, I'm learning how to be a good husband because you did something that really annoyed me, and I said nothing. we were doing the jackets, and then you skipped one, and I was like...
sorry.
We're not
going to talk through every single item, are we?
Well, there's only about 10 items on there, we might as well. This is another drop dead jacket with another great patch from the same band on it. Again, used to be on a different item of clothing, and then I just repurposed it and put it on here. Look at the lining. I also got this one on vintage secondhand. Yeah, delish. With a few base layers to keep yourself warm. This
3
is
other
great.
layers underneath. That's his favourite 4th layer.
Yeah, and then I have 2 colourful wool jumpers because in the winter I live in these. I've got the other one upstairs. It's the same, just without a hood, and it's like more of a blue colour palette than a rainbow one.
That's going to be one of your most warm items as well, easily.
Every damn day.
Yeah, I had to patch up the elbows because he does a lot of this on the desk every day.
My desk literally has like a groove in it from me going like...
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign out of my account, and we are going to create Craig an account while he shuffles around.
And I'm just going to, whilst Luna does that, I'm just going to show off my hats because I realised with the week.
Oh yeah, you show them your hats while I do this. You can see live on screen what I'm doing. Because I think that for some people, hats are just an addendum, but for Craig, I think because of his hair situation, hats are very much a part of...
What do you mean by that?
Just how your head's going right now.
How it's going? All right. I thought you meant as in like how my hair is leaving. at a rapid pace.
For bold men, hats are a really big part of style, I feel.
Can we just show off this excellent hat that your auntie got for me with my initials on? Another Drop Dead hat from Vinted. A fun story behind this is I happened to be wearing it when I was in London doing photography, and I walked to the cenotaph on Remembrance Day, not thinking anything of it, and an American tourist came and told me off and told me that it was inappropriate to be wearing it. And I'll be honest with you guys, I always thought drop dead gorgeous, that's sort of what it stands for, right? And now I'm thinking, do people think that when I wear this brand, they think that it's a statement saying you should drop dead? I like a lot of my drop dead items, but I'm not sure I really want to be wearing stuff where you can read the logo drop dead anymore. Because I'm like, I don't want people thinking that I'm thinking that. Am I going to be wearing this in the summer? Who can say?
It looks good.
I like it, but now I'm like, I don't want people thinking that I'm like a dickhead.
Why would they think you're a dickhead?
Telling them to drop dead. I don't want people dropping dead.
Yeah, sweet.
I just like the brand. This is a patch from a brand called Night Creatures. I haven't been on Instagram for a year, so I don't even know if she's still doing it, but it's a woman, I think is based in the Midlands, who basically like makes all of her own embroidered clothes, and it's beautiful. And years ago I bought a patch from her, and I've put it on about 5 different things as my wardrobe has gone through its motions. No wardrobe tour is complete without the Lunenburg hat. Shout out to Ariel Bassett.
Okay, and in that... Oh, no. You haven't even completed, and I've already made you your account. Go on. Tell me your last hat, and the account is complete.
It's an Ed Shikari patch with death metal font, which is a nice little throwback to when I used to listen to that music. And all the metal purists can be upset with me because I don't really like heavy music that much anymore. I rarely listen to it, but I'm still representing the merch. So cry.
Very cool.
Cry about it, boys.
I've created you an account.
Amazing.
And I used my own referral code.
You're not going to believe this. I've created an account.
Look how fast that was.
Was
it took
great.
less time.
They're not paying you. You don't need to gas them up like
Yeah,
this.
that's true. Okay.
Right? That's fine. Leave that in, but I'm just like, that was so
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just trying to motivate people to do it because I think it's a genuinely useful tool. It doesn't take very long. So what we're going to do now is we are going to put some of Craig's clothes in...
Sorry, it's just my
Matt Hancock.
Yeah, my Matt Hancock impression.
We're going to put some of Craig's clothes into the app. Is that okay, Matt Hancock? So now we've got Craig's account. We're going to be cataloguing all of the clothes behind us. Wish us luck. And on the way, I will show you some tips and tricks, some little hacks of ways that I think make it look a little bit better.
Yeah, friendship always wins. Let's go.
Let's do it. Will you stop dancing?
Sorry, Kelly.
Around the creativity space. Okay, if you're wondering what these tape marks are on the floor, they are to make sure that Craig doesn't stand too far forward and cut off his head when we were filming the other bit. But hello, welcome to the floor. Should I just catalogue you? Hold on.
How will it cut me out?
Let's find out. Use photo.
But that's going to be the fucking worst angle for me ever. What the fuck?
What brand are you? God's brand.
Yeah, never say that again.
Jesus' fingerprints are all over Craig. You've just seen how you might create an item, but let's create an actual item. This is Craig's Carhartt jumper. Now, ideally, you would do this in daylight. If you live in a country where you have daylight, you should use it. However, out here in the UK in March, I don't even know what daylight is, so we're using lights. But you can use whatever you like.
Just to say, I'm aware that Carhartt is like one of those words that shouldn't be said in an English accent. You know, it needs to be like Carhartt.
Carhartt.
You know, like the word awesome.
It does sound a bit embarrassing in a British accent, doesn't it?
We need to ban that from saying
awesome
it.
in a British accent is just embarrassing, isn't it?
You need to be like, awesome. Not awesome.
Awesome.
It's just, yeah, it doesn't sound the same.
Just sounds like we're eating plums, doesn't it?
Yeah. Apologies in advance.
Yeah.
Are we lying this out like this?
No.
What are we doing? No?
So...
Shut the fuck up, she says. My bad.
One of the things that I would say is to not keep the hanger on, just because it looks a little bit weird when you're trying to put an outfit picture together. I always do up all the zips and all of the pockets and all of the flies and anything like that, because that is how you'd probably be wearing it. Now, it's tempting to lay out a piece of clothing like this, but actually when you put stuff in an outfit context, I'll show you later, it tends to cut the arms off or look a little bit awkward. So what I would say is what we're always aiming for is trying to make the item look like it would on your body. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold the arms down. But then this, when you do that, sorry, can you move your knee, please? Thank you, Craig. When you do that, this happens and it looks a little bit weird. So what I saw the founder doing in one video, and I've copied ever since, is tucking the armpit down like that. And that kind of looks much more natural, like a human body would wear it. So that's how I would do it. Now, do you want to take the picture, Craig?
Yes, please. Where's the camera?
The camera is here. So what you're going to do is press the X.
You mean the plus?
Press the plus. Clean your phone camera
if you're a sweaty woman.
You've got messy little mitts like me and you're a sweaty lady.
You grubby little goblin. Upload a photo.
Upload a photo.
Okay. Take a photo.
Take a photo. And you want to try and do it as directly above as possible.
Okay. Can you do it landscape like that?
You're going to have to rotate it afterwards, but that's fine.
Okay, well, I can do a portrait, but then my knee's in it.
That's fine. It'll cut your knees out. Most of the time, it's quite intelligent, and it will know that that's a foot and not a piece of clothing.
Okay. Permission for me to press the shutter, dear?
Yeah, go on.
Shutter has been pressed. That looks absolutely delicious.
Okay.
That degree in photography really paid off.
I'm so glad. Totally worth the debt.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it's cut it out. You can rotate it if you put it in the wrong, if it comes out wrong, but that's absolutely fine. So you just want to put the brand in.
You dirty devil. Look at how big that is. Cut.
Yeah.
Size, it's a large, because I'm a big boy.
Yeah.
Category, top. Oh. Sorry, wrong app.
It usually automatically just guesses, but you can just assume that it's got it right there. Outerwear, and it's a jacket. And you can also put what colours it is. That's just in case you ever want to sort your wardrobe by colours.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you've added your first item to the wardrobe. Now, should we do some jeans just to show them what that's like? And then after that, I think we can just do a little time lapse. We'll do one of them.
The screen recording seems to... Oh, it's going again now, but it's... Why was it... The number's going up very slowly. Is there a reason for that?
That's the time.
Oh, okay.
Goes up every minute.
Oh, okay. But it's just, it was red and glowing, so
yeah,
I was like...
it's red and glowing just to tell you that you're screen recording.
Hey man, that's an easy mistake to make.
Okay, we've got a pair of jeans going on down here. Now yours are nice and long, so you're going to have to stand really far back to take a picture of these. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
Just keep going. They're not even going to fit in the shot. Okay, right. So another thing that I do, because the crotches are obviously built for 3D hips and we're trying to lay this flat. So what I've seen that looks quite good is just kind of folding the crotch over a little bit like that so it lays flat and still looks kind of natural. Try and make sure the waist is flat, but it doesn't really matter that much. If you want to have fun. And you can also have fun and pretend that you're like running away if you just want all of your shots to be like the clothes doing stuff. If I'd have categorised all my running wear, that's what I would have done with it. But if you're like a sensible person, then maybe this is good. Do you want to take a picture of this one? I don't think I'm going to be able to get up high enough to do it.
Really? Are we doing this?
Yeah.
Are we doing this? That is not a flattering angle. We're going to upload that one, Kath. Right, Norms.
Okay.
Get out of my way.
Okay.
Sick of you being in my way all the time.
Try and do it as flat as, that's good. You don't want it at an angle.
That looks emotional.
Also, if you're trying to speed run this and you're not happy with the picture, you can always come back and redo the picture later and it will automatically replace the picture in all of your past stuff. So it's fine. It doesn't need to be perfect.
Size 32 denim, blue. Upload. The issue with having transitioned from skinny jeans to regular fit jeans is I always used to be a 32 waist. So I bought a few pairs of jeans with 32 waist. And now it turns out, because they're not skinny, I am a 30 waist, so I must wear all of my jeans with a belt now. How infuriating. But I refuse to take them back or throw them away, so I guess I'm just dealing with that for a few years.
We'll have to categorise your belt. Your belt will be your most worn item in your wardrobe.
It will.
This is actually really great news for the belt community.
I've had this belt since I was 17.
This is one of Craig's t-shirts. We'll just do a t-shirt to go finally. Try and get the sides so that they're straight. Try and smooth it down so there's not too many wrinkles. But again, who deeply cares? I mean, you know.
Can't believe you're body shaming the t-shirt.
Another thing that I personally do to make the clothes look most like they do on my body, because I am 3D, these things often look out of proportion because you're laying them flat. So I often tuck like an inch on each side because that is what it will look like on your body. And then I tuck in the armpits like that. And that's what pleases me. I also try and, when I'm smoothing stuff out, I try and pull it from the bottom or the top because that's where gravity is pulling your clothes. So I try and pull it in the direction of gravity. But yeah, you don't have to do that. But I think there's lots of of my items, maybe because I'm a little bit wider, that look a little bit weird when you lay them flat and they don't look exactly how they do when I wear them. So that's what I do, is I tuck in the sides. Another thing that I wanted to say that I do is because I wear high-waisted trousers a lot, you would never see this t-shirt on my body looking like this. It would always look like this because I would always tuck it in. So when I categorize my longer items, I always tuck them in under when I'm taking a picture of them, because then it's much easier to build an outfit how it actually looks. But you don't have to do that because you're Craig Simmons.
Can't believe I'm gonna have to watch all this again whilst I'm editing it.
This is the information that the people need to know.
The people demand it.
So this is probably how Craig would take a picture of his t-shirt, but I'm just telling you how I would do it.
Get out of my way, Norms. What are you doing? Beautiful. Emotional. Are you happy with that?
Amazing.
Thanks, boss. Kind of clever how it knows all this stuff. Sometimes you've got to take a seat on a stool and assess the situation.
So one last thing before we completely tackle the rest of Craig's wardrobe. Something that I think is really cool, that a feature they've just added that I'm genuinely quite geeky and excited about, is if you buy an item of clothing and they have done a nice picture of the clothes that you like already, you can go into your email receipts and you can forward, this is an item that you bought.
It is.
So you can forward it, and the email address, what's your new username? Craig31110. So you just type in Craig31110 and then you put at scan.myindex.com, okay? And then you just send it. You've now got a notification. Would you like to click on the notification?
Yes, Gabby.
Is that your jacket?
I think it is.
OMG! And then it's just automatically added to your wardrobe with how much it cost, actually, and all of the product info already there.
What an excellent purchase in the sale that was.
I have to reiterate that this video isn't sponsored. I'm just a massive fan of this app. There's nothing left to do, is there, apart from actually do the rest of the bloody wardrobe?
Regrettably, yes. I think we've just got to put in some graft.
Roll those clips. We finished! It took us 35 minutes with both of us doing it. One person was laying things down and the other person was taking the picture and categorising it.
Which is insane, thinking about how long it must have taken you to do, because I have about an eighth of the clothes that you have.
Well, okay, let's pull up some numbers. How many clothes do you think you own, Craig, including shoes?
Including shoes?
And hats and everything we categorise. What do you think your number is?
30?
41.
Oh, okay.
And we haven't categorised the jeans you're actually wearing, so 42.
I didn't want to get my little Billy out on camera.
So, as you can see on screen, this is Craig's wardrobe. Do you want to have a look as well? Ooh. How does that feel? It's quite nice to see all the colour synergy.
Yeah, absolutely. I forgot that I'd really thought that one through.
You really have. Look at the green, burgundy, grey. You can see some of them are still wet because we couldn't be bothered to wait for them to dry. My current wardrobe is 140. So actually it's only a third, not an eighth.
How is 40 a third of 140 to you?
A little bit less. Anyway, a little bit
less
less
than... For argument's
it's
sake,
not an eighth.
We'll call it a
It's
third.
not an eighth. So, this is how you would create an outfit.
Every day is leg day
Vara's
when
really
you
on the
have these. Woo!
Let's put together a little outfit for you, shall we?
Oh, if we must.
Oh, and a little coat to keep you warm. And which hat would you like to put on?
Oh, is this a winter outfit?
Just a hip. This is
I think we should wear the Auntie Muriel hat.
Oh yeah, the best one. Oops. Okay. So this is what it would be like, and you can drag them around like that. It's basically like Barbies all over again. That might be why I like this. Just having a little personal reflection moment right now.
Which Barbie would I be? Which version of Barbie?
You would be workout Barbie with like a little headband on. And
I
then
haven't worked out in ages. I really need to.
And then we can add your outfit to your day. You can also take a selfie if you like to remember what you actually look like in the outfit.
Top 10 things I'm not going to do.
But yeah, that is us categorizing a wardrobe. Take from that what you will. I think it's much better doing it two people. It's much less exhausting. And one person could just be really like razor focused on laying stuff out flat, and one person can be there with the phone, and you can just... I have some notes on my phone about cheat sheets. So if you can't be bothered to do what we did, one, you can do it just whenever you wear stuff at the end of the day, take the clothes off, take a picture of them, categorize it slowly. You can also just take pictures off Vinted, even if you haven't ordered the thing off Vinted. Just Google it. Lots of people display their clothes flat lay like this, so you can always steal things. I have a few things in my wardrobe that are just like, because it was a black t-shirt, I just found it like a picture on the internet of a black t-shirt and uploaded that. You can also Google image reverse your thing. So if you don't have a very good picture of it, if you don't feel like you've taken it in the best lighting, if you go on Google Lens and just reverse image search it, you can probably find somebody who's taken a better picture of it. Or you might be able to find the original website listing and rob their picture. So there's no need to do all of this, although it was fun. Other things to remember. Sorry, Craig. Keep smiling.
That's fine. I'm happy to be here.
And if you don't have lights like us, and you don't have access to natural light because you live in a country like ours, you can also just take a picture on your phone, on your camera roll, and adjust the colours until they look about right to you, and then upload it. I've done that a lot as well. I hope you enjoyed this video showing you how to catalogue your wardrobe. Some of the benefits for me is that I have really appreciated... I've really appreciated Craig during this process. No, using Indyx has helped me appreciate the stuff that I already own and being able to see what I already own. And when I've been thinking about buying an item, I've uploaded it to the wardrobe and seen if I could build an outfit with it and if it would genuinely fit with what I already own or not. So for me, it's made me much more mindful about what I buy and made things a lot more fun. Craig, how have you enjoyed this process?
It has been phenomenal being the centre of attention, although, you know, that's just an ordinary day for me living in this household. So, yeah, it's been good. It's been really eye-opening seeing what I actually own. And 41 items is more than I would have guessed. Well, it is more than I guessed because you asked me just a few moments ago. I guess that I am more of a capitalist consumer than I thought I was.
I still think you're in less than most people in the country.
Maybe so. I hope you enjoyed my annual cameo on this channel. I'm going to proceed to lurk in the shadows again now. If
you would like to watch more videos about having a better relationship with your wardrobe, there is a whole playlist of those videos waiting just over there for you. Thank you so much to the Gumption Club who make these videos possible, and it also means that we can highlight companies like Indyx that we genuinely think are doing a good job without having to be sponsored by them, and bring you videos that we genuinely think would be useful to you without being interrupted by a sponsor. So thank you so much to them, and if you're interested in joining the Gumption Club, the link is below to find out what that entails and how to do it. Thank you so much to Craig for being a good sport. Have you ever done this yoga move called Happy Baby? That's what I have.
That's cute. Have you ever heard of this yoga move called the Craig? Whoa, fuck. All right, yeah.
Touch the ceiling.
Time to wrap it up.
Thank you so much for watching. Frog Snog out.
Frog Snog out.